Hi and good morning, good afternoon, wherever or whenever this video finds you. Hope everybody is doing well. I was watching a very powerful interview recently and the subject was on forgiveness, and I found that really resonated with me, with my philosophy on rest, rise and reclaim, and I wondered what your thoughts were on this. So in the interview they talked about forgiveness and how forgiveness can also mean not allowing that type of behaviour or issue, challenge to enter back into your life if you have that sort of power. But there is something about, as he said, becoming more boundaried. And that really resonated with me because that ties in with my philosophy of working towards rest, rising and reclaim. It's very much linked in with reclaiming your power, reclaiming your privilege, and being more boundaried, I believe, in order to help you to heal. So I think there's something to be said about forgiveness and what that means to you. What that means to me is I have forgiven everybody over my lifetime and the situations, and I have forgiven them. What it doesn't mean is that in many cases the forgiveness hasn't automatically meant that I've allowed them back into my life. So in this season of menopause, or I did say post-menopause, once you hit the menopause, that is menopause. So forgive my terminology there. But I have become more boundaried, more selective, more discerning, and all those things as part of my own philosophy in terms of my values. One of the things I used to do years ago, well, for many, many years, was to give my power away. Give my power away, and a lot of fawning and all that stuff to comply. Those days are over. And I've forgiven myself as part of that forgiveness. So forgiving others, forgiving myself, because I probably didn't know what I was doing until I took stock of lots of things that have happened over the past. So forgiveness is very powerful, and more so, I believe, during this season of menopause. And so my question for you is, have you forgiven anybody? Have you allowed them back into your life? And if you have, that's absolutely fine. Or the situation. Some of us don't have that power to be able to walk away from situations. But forgiveness, what has that meant for you in terms of reclaiming yourself, your identity, your healing and clearance as well? Lots of questions I'm asking here, and I'm just doing this immediately after observing the interview and the content. So it'd be lovely to hear what you think. So as part of Rest, Rise and Reclaim, that's my position on forgiveness. So forgiveness is very powerful, it's healing, and it puts you at peace with yourself and forgiving yourself. So have you forgiven yourself for things that may have happened that you probably didn't know better, but you know now, and you've done something about it to remedy that? And where are your boundaries? Have your boundaries shifted as a result of forgiveness? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this deep question on an early Sunday morning, certainly an early Sunday morning for me. But whatever you do, I'm wishing you a wonderful day. Stay blessed. Bye for now.